Hello Year 3, it's Mrs Aris. Hope you're all keeping very well and you're enjoying the beautiful sunshine. Today I'm going to explain to you one of the activities from the Week 9 curriculum board called the Room of Stars. This is a poetry activity, so you need to get your wonderful imagination going and create some wonderful vocabulary. To get started, all you need are some pieces of paper and a pencil or pen of your choice. Step 1 of this activity is to write down as many places or locations as you can in 10 minutes. One thing to remember is that they can't be place names or proper nouns like rugby, England, Scotland, but they can be places in and around your house. For example, bedroom, kitchen, garden. They can be places within a country, for example, a city or a town. And you could even think of places that are geographical features, such as a river, a mountain, a cliff, or a hill. So pause this video and for 10 minutes, generate your list. So I've created in red my first list of places or locations. So I've used a variety. I've got bedroom, kitchen, garden, lounge, attic, basement, and then I've tried to think of things that you might see around the country, so a city, a town, the field, and also some geographical features like a mountain, a cliff, hill, bridge, river, ocean, countryside, forest, cave. Let your imagination really run wild and think about as many interesting places or locations as you can. Step 2. You need to write down as many abstract nouns as you can in 10 minutes. Now, abstract nouns are nouns that express ideas, concepts, or qualities, and they are things that we cannot smell, taste, hear, or touch. So they may be feelings or actions. For example, you could use peace, pride, trust, sadness, fear, anger. So pause the video and generate your list of abstract nouns. So here you can see I've generated a list of abstract nouns. So I just share with you a few of them. Joy, hope, love, wish, sadness, bravery, honesty, terror, happiness, coldness, kindness, beauty. Now remember, abstract nouns are things that you cannot see, touch, feel, or hear. I like to remember that they are more like feeling words. So step 3 in the Room of Stars activity is to create a final list of as many natural things, those are things that occur naturally, not man-made, that you can see in the sky. So for example, you could have clouds, stars, the moon. You could also include other natural things that you might find around you in your own environment. For example, petals on a flower, puddles on the ground, blades of grass. Remember, you mustn't include things that have been built or made, for example, house or car. They must be natural. Pause the video and make your own list of natural things. So here you can see a whole range of different natural things that I think I can see around me. So some of them are from in the sky that I could see, like clouds, rainbows, stars, raindrops, the rain, asteroids, meteors, the sunset, sunrise. And then there are also some examples of objects that are natural in my environment. So I could see petals, flowers, birds, stones, gems, trees. The list could be endless, and make sure you have lots of fun. So to begin to create your poem, you now need to put your words together. You need to start with one word from list 1, which are your places and locations, and then match it with a word from either list 2, which are your abstract nouns, or list 3, which are your natural things, to make phrases. Play around with them and pick the ones you like the sound of. So the title for my poem is The Room of Stars, and I've chosen the following to create my lines of poetry. The attic of dreams, the mountain of terror, The bathroom of rainbows, the city of hope, the field of gems. It's best to have a look at the words that you've generated in your list and try to see which ones create the best imagery in your head. Now, you should have a selection of phrases that you have generated for your poem. Now, you could leave it there, but for your extra challenge, I would like you to see if you could use your amazing vocabulary and powers of description to extend your ideas further by adding extra words and phrases to your ideas. So, this is what I've done to make my poem a little bit more interesting. So the title again is The Room of Stars. The attic of dreams was bursting at the seams, full of the hopes and wishes of all that entered. The mountain of terror stood tall in the distance, looming over the explorers on their journey. The bathroom of rainbows contained splashes of water of every colour mixing and merging into beautiful patterns. The city of hope was spreading its message far and wide for all to hear. The fields of gems twinkled and glowed, enticing visitors to pick the most precious ones. So take your ideas from the main activity and see if you can extend them to create some wonderful descriptive lines of poetry. So finally, I wanted to share with you some top tips from Mrs. Aris in how to create the most wonderful descriptive poem. So first of all, be imaginative when creating your 3-word list. Choose carefully the words from each list. Which ones sound good together? Don't forget to use the repetition of this phrase, the something of something. As this is a poem, remember to write each line of poetry on a new line. Don't forget your punctuation, so capital letters, full stops. Perhaps you could see if you could include some exclamation marks. Remember, when extending your phrase, choose ambitious vocabulary and imagine your places do exist. And most important of all, have fun. I can't wait to see all of your wonderful poems titled The Room of Stars and what wonderful places and locations you create. Good luck, have fun, and hopefully we'll see you very soon.